What's going on, guys? It's the FPL Penguin, back again with another video for you all. Hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to another Deadline Day stream with me, the FPL Penguin, and it's Gameweek 13 we're looking forward to, with Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday's fixtures. And but yeah, as you can see, I'm looking forward to it. I've done my transfer. I've taken just a free transfer. I've not done a hit, thank God. And hope we're all doing well. If you are there, do let us know, get in the chat. And we'll get talking. Hey mate, how you doing? X2 Flare straight away. How you doing, mate? But yeah, who is ready for another game week? And guess what, guys? Big news. I've managed 2 days ago to get these streams from 720p quality to 1080p, which I'm over the moon about. So hopefully you can see this in 1080p now and after the stream's finished. So it's really cool. Our Son and Kane I must have if you have Dyer, because I want Ings so badly, but I want Son. I can't get him. Don't get Son and Kane just yet. Wait till game weeks 15, is it? Game weeks 15 or 16 when Spurs fixtures get a lot more better. If we have a look at Spurs fixtures, guys, who are captaining by the way for game week 13? Let me know who you're captaining. Look at Spurs fixtures, mate. They got Liverpool, they got Leicester, they got Wolves. I say the best time to have Kane or Son in, or probably both, is it game week 15? No, game week 16. Game week 16, the start against Fulham, and then they got Leeds, Villa and Sheffield United. So I'd hold fire. Don't bring Kane and Son in for the Liverpool, Leicester, maybe Wolves games. Awesome, yes, 1080p, that's awesome. But yeah, so up in my game, trying to get these streams better for you all. But yeah, just hold fire for now, mate, with Kane and Son. You got Dyer. Dyer's not going to get him any points, but I'd love Ings as well. I would love Ings on my team, but just hold fire for a minute with Son and Kane. But with Southampton's fixtures, you know, I think he's going to score against Arsenal. He could possibly score against Man City. You got Fulham and you got West Ham, but you know, I think this week's a good time to bring him in. It's between Bruno, KDB, Vardy. I tell you something, guys. I'm stuck on whether, let's go back to my team, on whether to captain KDB or Bruno. This is my team. I'm stuck on whether to captain X2 Flair. Captain De Bruyne at Vice Fernandes. You know, I'm still, as you can see, I'm still stuck on that, mate. You know, staying with De Bruyne as captain myself. It's a tough one. It really is a tough one because, you know, but, you know, Sheffield United haven't really been destroyed at home, have they? They haven't really been, you know, it's only been like 1-0s or 2-1 losses at Bramwell Lane. You know, fair enough, Bruno gets a penalty, he's more than likely to convert it. But I'm going to probably just stick with KDB and hope he does something. It's a, you know, start the game week kick-off. But I'm keeping my hopes up. I'm keeping my hopes up for it. As you see, I've still got Jota on my bench, but the reason I got Jota still there, I'm not doing a -4. I'm going to wait till game week 14, and then either Soucek or Sukek, how you pronounce his name, from West Ham or Bowen in would be ideal replacements, I feel. Especially, I know they've got Chelsea game week 14. This is West Ham. But after that, they've got some, Brighton game week 15. Then they've got Southampton game week 16. Then Everton, who are conceding some goals quite a lot of goals every so often in game week 17. So I'm going to have a good think about it. I think you should captain Bruno because you have 3 Man City assets. Yeah, I know where you're coming from. Yeah. So it's going to be a tough one. It really is going to be a tough one, what I decide to do. How did everyone do in game week 12? I think you guys are going to hate me for this. I play my bench boost. 73 points. Hashtag play your own game. -4 hit, 73 points, and look who was at bench. I know, before you say it, I activated my bench boost after Jota got injured. I just thought, sod it, do it. I'm playing my own game. And it kind of paid off, just in there and stuff. And I would have got a red arrow. If I didn't play that bench boost, I would have got a red arrow. So I got those extra 17 points. So I played it. Son got an assist, so I was pretty chuffed about that. Hey mate, how you doing, mate? Yeah, but wow, I didn't expect you to go live. But yeah, I'm going live early, guys. I'm going live. Just to beat the crowd, because I know a lot of people will be streaming an hour or so before the deadline. So might as well just get out there and talk to you guys, give you all a morning deadline day stream. Why not? So, any more questions? Anyone got any questions? Game week 12 was great. Got Vardy captain nailed. Vardy got Everton. I'm keeping Vardy, guys. So any new people tuning in, I've got Jamie Vardy in my team. Once again, I was well chuffed to have him with those points that he picked up. Was it 2 assists and a goal? Picked up 1 bonus as well against Brighton. So did you see our team selection video at the end where we gave it? Oh, dude, I haven't seen that. Dude, but thank you. I'll make sure to check it out, guys. Go check out X2 Flair, awesome mod, dude. I'll give it a watch later. I haven't watched it yet, but thank you. That's very kind. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's very kind. We also mentioned you in the description. Thank you, dude. That's very kind. Thank you so much. I got 75 points. I was captain of Vardy. Then people said Salah. Go with your gut, mate. Like you did in game week 12, if you want to go Vardy over Salah, don't listen to the crowd. That's what I always say to myself now. Don't follow the crowd. Don't listen to the crowd. Everyone's going like, because I remember, I think it was, let's go back in time. Liverpool versus West Ham. When did Liverpool play West Ham? And it was this game. I'm sure it was this game. Yeah. Was it this game? I can't remember if that was a game. And there was one where people were saying that, Salah's going to destroy this team. It's like the same people that are saying Salah and Liverpool are going to destroy Fulham. We were, kind of dominated by Fulham. We were lucky to get a draw against Fulham. I'm a Liverpool fan. And this is against Fulham. And it was a bad performance, but they defended well, Fulham. And everyone was saying before the game, Liverpool are going to smash Fulham. I didn't think that. Because remember, 2 seasons ago, Liverpool beat Fulham 2-0. And then they beat Fulham 2-1 at Craven Cottage. This is 2 seasons ago. So I think it's not going to be a walkover. And Salah, lucky, Salah owners, getting that penalty. It was a penalty. But we were just horrible, against Fulham. Fulham deserved to win. Tell you. We were very lucky. I'm captaining Grealish. Play your own game. Dude. Sound. That's, against Burnley, anything could happen. You got to play your own game. Like, you just make your own decisions. And it could pay off. Don't stress yourself out following the crowd. Yeah, I'll tell you something. If we go through predictions-wise, anyone new people tuning in, how you all doing? If you're new around here, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm doing an early morning stream for you all before the hectic, busy schedule. Everyone comes in then. That's about 4 o'clock, 3:30. But yeah, let's do some predictions. It's annoying that they're all on Prime Video. Just want to give another shout out to that FPL Lounge. Do check them out. They're really cool guys. Llama, Boone, and Matt. Sound blokes. I think I'm appearing on the channel in the Liverpool Spurs game, commentating over it, something like that. So with other Liverpool fans. So do check that out. It's called That FPL Lounge on YouTube. Best Jota replacements: Souček, Bowen. West Ham got some really nice fixtures after Chelsea in Gameweek 14. So, and also we know about this. I know it's a few game weeks off. The potential double game week, Game Week 19 for West Ham. But definitely stack up on those West Ham assets, Souček or Bowen. Good ones to look at. Congrats on 1,000. Yeah, dude, it's fantastic. You know what I got about, was it 10 days ago? Can't remember. Well over a week ago. I'm so happy. Thank you so much to everybody. We're doing well. Oh yeah, we're going for the predictions. We're going through it already. You beat me to it. Wolves, Chelsea. I'm going to say, guys, 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1. City versus West Brom. Throw your predictions in the chat while I go along if you want. Join in. Man City versus West Brom. I'm going to say a 4-0 Man City win. West Brom in all competitions conceded 27 goals in total. So that's in the Premier League and the EFL Cup this season. So I think Man City, I think Aguero could start this game. Arsenal versus Southampton. I'm going to go for I'm going to say 1-0 Southampton. I'm going to say 1-0. I think Southampton are going to win it, I think. But I'm going to say Southampton 1-0. I think it's going to be just that scrappy goal like Burnley got. Well, it was an own goal by Aubameyang. But I think it's going to be 1-0 Southampton. Leeds versus Newcastle. I'm going to say, I think it's going to be a very, very good game because another fun fact. Leeds have only won one game at home. Out of 7 home games this season, they've only won one this season. I think Callum Wilson could get a goal in this game, could return to getting those goals again. So I'm going to go for a, believe it or not, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw in that. Leicester versus Everton, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win Leicester. Fulham versus Brighton, believe it or not, it may look like a snooze fest. I'm going to probably go for a Brighton to win 1-0 or 2-1. I think Fulham will give them a good game, I really do. Liverpool versus Spurs, I'm going to go for a 2-1 to win Liverpool. West Ham versus Crystal Palace, I'm going to go for a 1-0 West Ham win. Villa versus Burnley, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Sheffield United v Man United, I'm going to go for a 2 or 3, no, probably 2-0 win for Manchester United. Wilson-Aldo, legend. He was unlucky against West Brom, you know. Actually, I'm glad he didn't score, being a non-Wilson owner. But I think he could score against Leeds. I think he'll get the opportunity to score against Leeds. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you doing? And we've got a few predictions here. I'm going to read a few of them out. Liverpool 0-0. Brighton 1-1. Fulham 2-0. Villa 2-0. West Ham 2-1. Villa 2-0. Got a lot of them. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But yeah, this is how I'm lining up for my team, and I feel this is good. And I've got like James Ward-Prowse in there. He did score against Arsenal last season, I think, in that 2-2 draw at the Emirates. So I think he was unlucky against Sheffield United. It's going to be either Ings or Che Adams. I would like to have someone like Che Adams in. I think that would be really cool. He's a good differential. If you do watch my videos. Miles will probably be benched. I do think so as well. He could be benched. But I'm hoping he isn't. I hope he does start and he does what he did against, was it Burnley? Where he scored a hat-trick. I believe it was Burnley. But honestly, I think honestly, this is what I'm going to go for. I think KDB, captain, vice-captain Fernandes, just in case. But I don't know. I'm tempted to go Bruno captain. I'm tempted, but I really want to. Sean, how you doing? Morning, mate. How you doing? How's your team looking? Have you done any transfers, or who are you captaining? Let me know. Is Kafal better than Walker-Peters for this week? I don't have McCarthy. Yeah, Kafal's better. better than having Walker Peters. I think Southampton will probably concede, even though I predicted a 1-0 Southampton win. I think West Ham. Look, I don't know. I think they'll get something like a nice clean sheet. Imagine KDB playing 10 minutes. Don't say that. They're playing 10 minutes. Oh, dude. Don't say that. KDB captain from Sean. Wow. Yeah, but listen, it's yeah, so I'm letting everyone know now you can all watch my streams on 1080p HD, so it's really chuffed about that after fiddling around with it a few days ago. I'm going to hopefully get some, do a bit of Discord call-ins during streams, so do stay tuned for that. That's going to be probably in the new year, but I'd like to do something like that with definitely what the Llama Lounge, or that FPL Lounge does, and Elite FPL as well, Jason, really cool guy. What they do, so it's something to up my game and also talk to you all, you know what I mean? It'd be really awesome. So I'm intrigued with it all. Solid 2-point haul. Seems a good one. Okay, I'll tell you something. Bamford, I think I was well chuffed that Pickford got a clean sheet. I was well chuffed about that. I can't believe Pickford. I've had Pickford in since game week 2. After the Spurs game when they kept that clean sheet. And I got his first ever clean sheet in game week 12. Crazy as that. Vestergaard or Caval this week? This week, Caval. I just think, I know I predicted a 1-0 Southampton win, but it's Arsenal, isn't it? You know, and Southampton are conceding and stuff. I think I'm going to go, I just say Caval, mate. I think Caval, and also he offers that kind of attacking returns. You know, he's a full-back, and I know Vestergaard can score as well, but he's a centre-back, so I'd say Caval this week. But yeah, that's what I'm going for. So if you've got any more questions, Game Week 13, do throw them in. I really do appreciate it. And if you are enjoying the stream, you don't have to, but you can, if you want to like the video, give the video a thumbs up right now. Really appreciate it. It does help out the channel. And the stream, really appreciate it. So big things are coming for this channel, guys. Big things are coming, so I'm looking forward to it. So stay tuned, stay tuned. But yeah, if we have a look at the league, guys, if you want to join my league, it's still open. I thought, why not? Why not? If you want to join my FPL Penguin league, that's the code. NCVB98. So if you want to join, so hopefully you can see that a lot more better in 1080p quality. So if you want to join, there's the code on the left hand side of the screen. And but yeah, so NCVB98. Let's see who is doing well in the league. Should we have a look and have an update on who is doing well? Let me know if you're in the league. See if I know any familiar names. Anybody? Yes, we've got a few people in the top 14. Maybe we've got about 100 odd people in this league. So if you can see your name, do let me know. If you can see your name. But yeah. KW or Bruno Captain, welcome to the stream. Oh, cheers mate for posting the code NCVB98. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Can I do this? Could try and pin it. Won't let me. KW or Bruno Captain, mate. That's what I'm stuck on as well. That's what I'm stuck on. But what a lot of us are stuck on. Guys, if you had to vote in chat now. And even if you don't have any of them, or if you don't have both, who is the best captain for Game Week 13? KDB or Bruno? Vote in chat now. KDB or Bruno? If you had to choose one of them to captain, who would you pick? If you have both of them in your team and you can only choose one to captain, who would you pick as captain? Van Aanholt versus West Ham or Walker Peters versus Arsenal? I say PVA. My team, Martinez, Mings, Zuma, Chilwell. Welcome to the stream, mate. World Prowse, Kane, Bamford's DCL. I have 2 million in the bank. Do I just roll a transfer or any tips? Just looking at your team. Looks really nice. Looks a nice team. Keep Mahrez just in case he starts. You've got that City asset in. Dude, I think it's a nice team. You know, nothing wrong keeping Harry Kane in there. Harry Kane, you know, remember when he scored against Liverpool at Anfield last season? Really quick goal that was. But I personally, I've not kept any Spurs asset for the next, not keeping any for the next 2 to 3 game weeks. But keep him, keep Kane. Dude, I think that team looks nice. I think it's good to go. Keep it, mate. I think it looks nice to go. So roll on that free transfer, and then you have 2 free transfers then. KDB, Bruno, KDB, Bruno, Bruno. KDB, I have both Sheffield at home. I have both. Sheffield at home will make it very tough. It's got to be KDB. It's got to be KDB. I think I'm going to stick with my guns and go with KDB. Just stick with him because I think he's... I think you just got to stick with him. I think he's got... he's just such a good player. And so is Bruno. Like I was showing with stats, I need to pop it on the screen as well. Should we try and get it on the screen? Should we try and get it on the screen? Can't be bothered signing. I think it'll let me in still. Should we see if it'll let me in? So if you have a little scroll down here, as you can see, where is it? Here it is. So that's what I've done. This is from SofaScore. Shout out to them. But this is the stats that I found and dug out from SofaScore. KDB and Bruno stats. So if it does help you a bit with, you know, Bruno's got some good stats backing him up, as you can see. You can give me a follow on Twitter if you want. All my socials are at the top of the screen. Last season in the X-Men period, KDB played all the games. Will you probably change your mind like last game? Probably might, mate. I probably might. You know, nothing's for certain. You know, it's just funny because we just change our minds. We're just playing our own game, and but hell, bench boost paid off. So I would have got a red arrow. So I'm glad I kind of played it. So as you can see, those are the stats. Have a good look at that. Key passes mean if you know 3.4 meaning like he gets over like nearly 4 key passes in a game. But you can see Bruno's stats back him up well, as you can see. So let me know what you have a good think about that. And but yeah. So we're gonna have a look as well. How many people are bringing in Sony players? Bruno. I'm sticking with KDB. Who do we think is gonna be the most picked captain this week? I'm going to still say KDB. I've got a feeling it's going to be Bruno, but I'm going to still say KDB. Because Bruno's got more ownership, isn't he? Do you know, I'm going to say Bruno. I think Bruno's going to be the most. Because 27% and you got Bruno. Zaha's the most picked at the minute, most brought in. And I'm quite surprised about that. I'm quite surprised about that, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, he blanked against Spurs. West Ham's not going to be an easy game. And fair enough, West Brom had a man sent off when he got all those goals. But Palace's fixtures don't get any easy until, well, Sheffield United's there, but until probably early February. We can see a lot of people are transferring out. Jota, that huge bandwagon of 30-odd% going through. He's out for a while. James Rodriguez. Why are people still got Werner in? I don't understand that. Why people still got Timo Werner in. I mean, come on. He's 20%. I know there'll be a lot of zombie teams out there. A lot of teams out. Managers who aren't playing the game just left their teams. But I mean, look at these stats in like 12 league games. 4 assists, 4 goals, 4 assists. I mean, come on. Come on, no. Especially for the price as well. How much is he now? 9.4. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. As you can see, I'm still debating. I know someone was saying like I do change my team last minute. Whether to start Gabriel or Justin. Guys, I don't know what you think. Should I start Gabriel or Justin? What do you think? Let me know. Should I start Gabs or Just. I think Justin will probably be a better one. He offers those attacking returns, doesn't he? He offers those attacking returns. But it's going to be interesting. It's this game week. It really is. So, but if I decide to do this, because I am tempted, because I was very lucky to have those Justin points as well. So if I save this, I think if you look at this team now, I think it looks better. What do you think? Let me know. But yeah. Yeah, so basically, that's what I'm going to go for. I like the look of Dallas. We were talking about Dallas in the last stream, and I feel that, hey, FPL lad, let's go! I know it's not Friday, but it's Friday again. Dun, dun, dun. FPL lad, guys, go give him a follow on Instagram and Twitter. He's an awesome guy. He's an absolute legend in the community. Lad, who are you captaining? Are you gonna let us know later on who you? Is it gonna be Bruno Fernandes? But yeah, this is what I'm gonna go for. And I've done my transfer. New people tune in. I've gone for. I bought Bruno in for Son, free transfer. I've actually thought I was 1 million exactly. I'm actually 1.1 million. So to anyone that saw that when I posted on Instagram my actual position, it actually put me down a bit, which I'm a bit gutted about. So it's actually 300k green arrow I had in game week 12. Losing track of game weeks now. KDB, Bruno Weiss, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go KDB, but I'm nervous about it being the first night. But I'm gonna hope, he does something, especially what he did, something similar, especially against a team that's conceded 27 goals in all competitions so far this season. As you can see, he had a good game there against Burnley. He had a good game against Fulham. Didn't do anything against Man United. Fair enough, it's a tough game. But you come against West Brom. That's like, So hopefully, I think he's got 2 goals and 10 assists in total. This is including Champions League. You're at 2 million, dude. Don't worry about it. Just still all to play for. I don't know how many points. I'm about 120 points from top 10k. Found out. From top 10k, I'm about 120 points. Listen, I'm not being competitive. I'm just playing this game for fun now. We all say that. But honestly, yeah. Guys, you got any more questions? Any new people? Do consider. Do consider, but do throw them in. We do appreciate it. And if you're new around here, please do consider hitting that subscribe button as well. We just help out the channel and helps us grow together. But yeah, this is. I think we're looking at players like DCL. DCL to me, people keep saying, "Oh, I'm going to take him out." I'm keeping him long term, even with the tough fixtures. The tough fixtures. I just feel he's DCL. I mean, how good of a player he is. Scoring a hat trick in the EFL Cup against West Ham. He's got 11 goals in the league with 2 assists. And I just feel. You've got to keep him. And look, his price going up, and I'm going to struggle to get him back in. I will struggle to get him back. If I sold him now, I will struggle to get him back. Get him back in my team. And look at that, nearly 60%. He's still at 60 odd, nearly at 60% owned. Well over half the managers. We're like talking probably 5.5 million. I don't know, 6 million. Top of my head, probably got him. But it's just one of them, to be honest with you. Probably 5 million I got him. But yeah, everyone watching, you can now view my streams in HD. Now I'm just looking at it now. Like in a 1080p, so it's really cool. And guys, you can catch me as well. Hopefully I'll be probably there as well on the that FPL Lounge with Mr. Llama, Boona, and Matt, and also Dre. I think Dredd is there as well. I'm not too sure, and Boona's definitely there. Going over the Liverpool Spurs game, so do tune in for that as we do a watch along. Be really cool. But yeah, I don't know. Just I think if we look at fixtures ahead as well. Look at fixtures ahead. If we skip to Game Week 14, if we look at the Spurs, because I want to look at because we look at Spurs fixtures from Game Week 16. That is the last game week of 2020. Who is your captain? Who is captain? Vardy, Son, or Bruno? Who to captain? I'd say. Definitely not Son. I'm not watching now. He'll score a hat-trick against us now. I'd say Bruno. Vardy is Vardy. Everton's defence isn't great. But Bruno. Captain Bruno. Safer pick. Go for Bruno. Captain. Guys, thank you so much for liking the stream. Appreciate it. Thank you so much and for your views and subscribing, your comments. Really appreciate it. Really awesome. I see. We'll look at Wolves fixtures. Well, we're at the start of Game Week 14. And I think Chelsea players we just avoid for now. There's no one, in my opinion, that's a standout pick, in my opinion. There's no one who's a standout player for him. We've got Leeds as well. Good to have players like Dallas. He's very cheap playing as a centre mid. Alioski in there as well, but I think Dallas is more nailed on than Alioski. Bamford in there as well. You could just have Bamford. Just get Bamford in now, guys. I think he could score against Spurs. He's got some nice fixtures. He could score in that big game against Manchester United as well. But we've got Man City in there as well. I think a lot of people... I'm just worried about rotation. I'm not sure if Mahrez will start many games. I am planning to get rid of him very, very soon. So it's just about when is the good time to get rid of him. Probably going into Game Week 14 or 15. He might do something at Southampton. Who knows? And then we're going to look at some more fixtures. Sheffield United. We avoid like the coronavirus. Yeah, but it's shocking to see what they've come out. I know they weren't one for scoring many goals, were they? They had Henderson to save him a lot in goal, and they do really miss him. But they were very lucky how they played last season, and only scoring about 30 odd goals. Bamford for Wilson -4. Any thoughts? Yeah, bring in Bamford. I think both will probably score this week. But if you're thinking long term as well, mate, I'd say Bamford. I think Bamford, bring in Bamford long term. Definitely. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and do feel free to share this with your friends on Facebook and Twitter, this stream. Really appreciate it. And I'm just going to share something on... but we've got more people tuning in now. How are we all doing? But yeah, it's just one of them. So I'm just give me a minute. And I'm just going to type something out. So guys, just give me 1 minute and I'll be back in about 1 minute. Okay, guys? Just give me 1 minute. Well, I'm back, guys. I'm back. But yeah, I'm just basically with the fixtures. Um, if we have a look at them right here, I just feel maybe Aston Villa. I'm holding off with Grealish at the minute. I just don't think he's that consistent enough, FPL wise. He's quite expensive. He's about 77 odd million. I'm not saying it's bad. I've always hyped him up. Even last season, and basically, I'm just not sure, especially with the Chelsea, Man United, and Spurs fixtures coming up. I'm just going to hold fine. You can obviously find someone better. Welcome back. I was just sorting something out on my phone. But yeah, guys, thank you for sticking around for that minute and a half, whatever it was. But yeah, just Grealish at the minute. Good game against Burnley this week. Good game against West Brom. Good game against Palace. I think he's good to have those three fixtures. But for the Chelsea, Man United, Spurs, maybe think about getting rid and getting someone better. Because I think around then, Spurs fixtures get better. Yes, they do. Maybe you can do, if you have enough money in the bank, or if you have to take a hit, maybe get Grealish out and then bring Son in. Because that's when fixtures get better, is when Villas get terrible, should we say. Fulham-wise, avoid them. Everton-wise, you just go for DCL. You're all set. They're not going to score goals, but if someone's going to get a goal, it's going to be DCL. West Brom isn't actually a good game because it's the West Midlands. Yeah, it could be quite, but then again, they're conceding goals, West Brom. They're conceding goals, and Villa, we've seen them beat Arsenal 3-0. We've seen them, well, fair enough, they lost 3-0 to Leeds at Villa Park. That was a shock. But this is West Brom, and I feel that is a good game for having a Villa asset. Maybe two, maybe Watkins in there. I do think Watkins is a bit of a risky one to have. Penguin looking sharp. And dude, thank you so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it. Run at 1080p HD, making these graphics better for you all. Hopefully get Discord sorted soon to have some of you on and talk to you all. Optimus Prime, how you doing, mate? Another mod. I have so many mods in this community and on this channel. It's crazy. I made an army of moderators. Hey brother, how you doing? I'm good, mate. How are you? How's your FPL season going? Who are you captaining this game? Who's your captain? I'm going with KDB, so we'll let everyone know. Getting more people tuning in. Glad everyone's doing all right. And but yeah, this is what I'm going to go for. I'm starting Justin instead of Gabriel, guys. I'm going to start Justin over Gabs. I feel, we know we've got that attack and return, but Everton could score, and I hope they do because they got DCL. But we don't know how much damage Southampton are going to do to that Arsenal team. We don't know how much it's going to be. It's going to be crazy. It really is. Yeah. So basically, with the fixtures, I think it's going to be a tough one. Liverpool Spurs. I think rotation-wise, because I was talking to, I was on the stream with Boona. I don't know if he sees this, if he'll pop in. It might be working, but I'll tell you something. We were talking about rotation-wise on Llamas and their stream. But basically, Man City are going to do rotation. I think we know what Pep's like, but I think KDB is going to keep his spot. But I feel Sergio will probably start in this game to get him back into swing of things. Mahrez is a doubt. With the whole Cancelo, Walker and Mendy, who's going to start left and right back? Because it was shocking to see Walker not start at right back and Cancelo start there. FPL King, how you doing? Good to see you too. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, mate. I run a triple Villa with Mings, Martinez and Grealish. Was that your team to me? You got Mings, Martinez. I tell you, that's good. That going forward for the next few games, that's good. That I think that's good. I think Watkins, and if anybody talks about Watkins, he's just too risky at the minute. I think it's about 6 odd million. He's too risky at the minute if you wanted Watkins in your team. Well, I'm okay. I have a bad game week, and I am overall 710k. Awesome. Still have all chips and wildcard. Dude, that's awesome. My team looks very sharp this game week for captaincy. I have KDB and Fernandez. Bruno is safe. Seriously, I'll be so annoyed if KDB is benched. He won't be. Because the amount of times, if you remember the Norwich game, right? Last season at Norwich, he benched KDB just as a tactical move, and they lost. Was it like 3-something? I don't know. And I'd tell you something, he didn't do that ever since. He stopped doing that. But I don't think he'll make the same mistake twice or 3 times. But I think KDB, I think it just bugs me that he's playing on the first night. Bruno's playing the last. He always rub your hands together thinking, I'm, like the captain last game week. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're enjoying the stream, you don't have to. You can give the stream a like. We do appreciate it. It really helps out a lot. And subscribe if you are new around here. And get those questions in. Gameweek 13. Any burning questions you would like to ask me, like for me to answer, do fire them away. I'll be more than happy to help you with them. And but yeah, FPL Wizard, how you doing? How you doing, mate? Guys, shout out to FPL Wizard. He has a YouTube channel. Dude, nice to see you in here. But yeah, this is what I'm going for, and I don't think there's anything much wrong with it, to be honest with you. I feel the forward line. I think I'm looking forward to this midweek game week. The first one, you just gotta love a midweek game week. KDB last season from game week 7 until game week 29, never benched. I think going to play. Yeah, he's going to play, but it's Pep, isn't it? Pep roulette and all that. Got Morris in as well. I'm just hoping they both start, and I can just sit there, rub my hands together, and say, looking forward to this. And then the game finishes 0-0. That'd be absolutely perfect, wouldn't it? All good, mate. Listen, it's as I said, big things coming for this channel. Hopefully, do call-ins with Discord. It'd be absolutely awesome to have that for this channel. Hopefully, could have it before this year ends. Hoping for some green hours, dude. Me too. I was very lucky. Just to show all new viewers how I got on, I played my bench boost. And you're probably going to laugh because I got Jota in there, but it paid off. I got a 300k green hour and 1.1 million. That's my team. And that's my bench. And yes, I bench boosted after the news Jota was injured. So I knew Jota, so it wasn't like... no worries, mate. No worries. Honest, FPL, how you doing? I just dropped... in Man City assets this game at go. Ooh. Dude, welcome to stream, by the way. But no Man City assets this game week. I know a few more people are going to this game with no Man City assets. West Brom team that's conceded 27 goals in all competitions this season. Dude, I bet you'd be hoping for a 0-0 or a West Brom 1-0 win. But I hope you have a good game week. Hope you still get green hours, nonetheless. FB Wizard. Honestly, if Pep rotates KDB, yeah, we do. We were right, mate. We do. I think he will make 1-2 rotation, but generally Pep needs the points. I hope Mara starts. Guys, by the way, if you notice well, the chat is staying on the screen. It's I just want to give a shout to for a bit of feedback as well, Harry from FPL Tips. Dude, if you're there or if you do come across the stream and this part, thank you again for your feedback. Love feedback from you guys. As you know, the chat on the screen, on my side, on the layout I'm talking about, would disappear after about 10 seconds. But it's good it stays on so you can it's awesome. So, Tips, bro, appreciate it, man. 18 viewers, how are you all doing? And do get your questions in, we do appreciate it. And share the stream on Facebook and Twitter, we do appreciate it. Cool. Honest FPL as well, do check out his channel as well. He's on YouTube. But yeah, I think I'm all set for this game week, and I feel going forward, and chips I've used this season, well, the ones I've still got are my triple captain. But when the new wildcard comes, I'll have my second wildcard, and I plan to keep that. I actually want to use that second wildcard for a blank or double game week, because I think we have the blank in game week 18 and double in game week 19. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that would be a good tactical thing to do. is to bring players in and bring in some double game week players for that blank game week and bench them. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Once the fixtures come out, once the updated fixtures come out, it'll be interesting. Is John Stones at 4.8 million? My God, is he that cheap? 4.8? God, has he gone down that much? Is he? My God. 4.8. My God, guys. Is he really? What was he at the start? He was 5 million. My God. If you look at here, you can see now, thanks to Penguin and 1080p HD quality, he started the last 3 games. So it's going to be interesting. I didn't know, did he have an injury from game week 3 to game week 9? Or was it just a tactical thing? But if it was an injury, you know, if he's starting games now, I think it's alright move. 4.8 for Man City defender. Sounds good. Stones has good passing stats due, which he gets those bonus points. Get him. Bring him in. Bring him in. Bring him in, man. Stones, 4.8. Good one to go for. But yeah, it's just one of them. My team for this game week. Mendy, Chilwell, Diaz, Robertson, Lookman, Bowen, Fernandes, KDB, Mahrez, DCL and Watkins. I have Cavani in my team. I am thinking to switch with Lookman. Oh yeah. Switch right. Do you know Lookman looked very good against Liverpool though? He's a decent player, Lookman. He really is a decent player. But is Cavani going to start? Who have Man United got? Oh, it's Sheffield United. I'll tell you something. Do it then. I think Cavani, when he starts, he's a very good player. As we know, he's one of those world-class players for what he was back in the day with Napoli and stuff. But yeah, starting mate, Cavani. Start Cavani over Lookman. Stones has good passing stats. Tell you something. Cavani, if he gets gains, it's just this rotation with Martial, as we know. Oh, he's injured at the minute. Dude, hold fire. Yeah, hold fire with Cavani. Hold fire because he got a bit of a knock. I don't know if I read that right. What you were talking about. I have Cavani in my team. Thinking switch. Are you thinking of having Cavani instead of Lookman? But don't do anything yet, bro, because he's got a bit of a knock. Don't do anything yet. Wait for the press conference. Hey Optimus, nice to catch you after a long time. You know, Optimus Prime, I remember him, talking to him a lot back in the day on Twitter. I've got myself back in Twitter now, so I know a lot of, as I like to call roast beef, happens on Twitter. But, you know, it's a very opinionated place, as we know. But, you know, you just got to wing it. And I made a lot of nice pals in this community, so good connections. You're training with the team, Cavani. I'll wait for press conference, mate. Optimus Prime. Wait for press conference. Best thing really from Ollie. Ollie at the wheel. Okay, can I, as a Liverpool fan, just hope Brewster wins it 1-0? But Bruno scores. But Brewster just. Yeah, Brewster's. I didn't think Brewster was going to be world class. But Brewster's Brewster, and it's good to see him getting games. But you know, they need a lot more than Brewster to keep them up. Sheffield United. And hello, Pingu. I swear to God, Boona. Last night, oh God, that was crazy. Hey, Wizard. Hello, boss. I hope the best for you. Cheers, Optimus. Same to you too. It's good that everyone's chatting with each other. It's really cool, you know. That I love that when people chat with each other amongst each other in the chats. It's good. Any new people tuning in? Who are you on? Which side are you on? Team KDB or Team Bruno for captain? Team KDB or Team Bruno? Captaincy. Transfers. Has anyone taken any big hits this game week? Any -8s? Any -12s? -16s? Has anyone taken any big hits? Do let me know. Did someone put Jota? Best Jota replacement? Wizard. Sorry about that. Chat's going crazy. Big pressure question. Dude, listen. Souček, Bowen, West Ham assets. I know they got Chelsea in Gameweek 14, but they got a good fixture against Palace. And after Gameweek 15. Is it Gameweek 15? Gameweek 14. Start of Gameweek 15. So we have a little slide down to Gameweek 15. As you can see here, they've got Brighton, Southampton, Everton, West Brom, Burnley. I think it's great. I think they're good ones. They're cheaper than definitely Souček. He's cheaper than Jota. So definitely look at Souček. Definitely look at what about Gross? Gross, Brighton. If we look at their fixtures as well, if we go back to Game Week 13 for Brighton, they've got Fulham, we've got Sheffield United. I don't think that's bad. I feel if we have a look at Grob's stats though, because I want to just have a little gander. Is that how you spell his name? Okay. You have like a special letter in it. So I'm just going to have a look down here. If we have a look at, if I can find him. Where is he? There he is. There's Mr. Pascal Grobe. I assume this is the player on about. I'm on KDB now, Penguin. As you can see, those are the stats. Hopefully they're appearing on the screen. Shout out to SofaScore. Really awesome. And he takes corners. He takes corners as well. You can see on his heat map. He takes corners. But yeah, he started 6 out of 11 league games. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists according to SofaScore. Key passes per game 1.7. Accurate crosses 1.4. Chip passes 2.6. Accurate long balls nearly 3 per game. So this is gross. Penguin Army. The bubbly. Bunch Army. He is on penalties too. So listen, he's a good differential. He's a good differential man. If you compare Lookman's statistics with others, is amazing. I tell you, Lookman. No, dude, listen. I think Lookman's great. I've had him in the team. Took him out a game week or 2 ago. But it's Fulham, isn't it? But he's a good cheap one to have. He really is. Like if we look at Lookman's stats, I know you want me to compare them. But if we have a look at Lookman, no pun intended, and look at his stats, you can see here that's his heat map, and he takes corners by the looks of it. Afternoon, guys. Dude, welcome to the stream. Should I downgrade Chilwell and Walker to Reece James and Diaz? Use the money to bring Kane back after. So I think that's good. That I think and it's then you have enough. Then use the money then to bring Kane back in after this game week. I don't think that's a bad idea. I'd say go for that, mate. I think that's a good idea. Any more questions? Anybody? The good thing, because I will make my work on it at Game Week 16. I bring players for 1 or 2 games only. Start Justin up at Pedence. Who's Wolves got? They got Chelsea. You got that attack and returns though. I dare say I'm going to say, well, Justin's got attack and returns, but I'm going to say Pedence. He's starting games, isn't he? So, Chelsea's defence, 50-50. Start him. Justin feels obvious, however, I reckon we'll score. Yeah, I start and Chilwell and Reece James. Nightmare scenario. I benched Podence and he destroys the double clean sheet. Start him, mate. Start Podence. Start him. Dude, how we all doing? Matt, how we doing? How you doing, mate? Welcome to stream, everybody. Prince. Yeah, they just need to start converting penalties more. They need to sort that out. I've never seen a worse. It was very good with Aston Villa, so it was so unlucky. My God, yeah, I started, mate. Skulls, how you doing, mate? How you doing? I'm doing good, mate. Hope all is well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Just doing the stream for you all, an early morning stream before the whole hectic everyone else does it. About 30 odd people stream at the same time, which is absolutely crazy. So I thought I'd get my stream in early. As we know, the the deadline's 4:30, isn't it? UK time. So, new people tuning in. Who are your captains? KDB, Bruno? Anybody on that bit of a debate at the minute? Like me, a bit stuck. Any transfers? Let me know. Matthew, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing, mate? Welcome back, mate. And but yeah, guys, new people tuning in. Who are your captains? Are you stuck between KDB and Bruno? Like myself and a lot of other people. But this is my team. Transfer-wise, free transfer, Bruno Fernandes in for Son. And I plan to bring in Son back for the better game weeks, you know, when they've got Fulham, I think is their easiest fixture. So for not using him for the Liverpool or the Leicester game. But I'm bringing for the easier fixtures. I probably might do double up, who knows. Might get rid of Vardy soon. I'm definitely getting rid of Vardy soon, given the Everton game. KDB at the moment lean towards Bruno. That's what a lot of people, I tell you, it's a tough one. It really is a tough one. It's not an easy decision, guys. Bruno, KDB. Aston Villa have 3 injured players. They have, yeah, Douglas and Barkley. Is Barkley still out as well? Trezeguet misses out through injury. I think Barkley's still out. Is Barkley still out, guys? Ross Barkley. Matty Cash as well. My God, didn't know Matty was out. Tell you something, I think Burnley are going to score. I think Burnley are going to get something from this game. I really do think so. Bruno 100%, and apparently KDB cut. No, don't say that. Oh, mate, don't say that. Don't say that, mate. That would be absolute slap in the face, that, to us KDB captainers. As he is away and Bruno is class, he is. And if you look at the stats, if I bring it up again to new people, this is what I dug out from SofaScore. As you can see, Bruno and KDB stats so far this season in all competitions. Well, the goals and the assists are from all competitions. The other stats are just from the league. It's KDB for me, Scholes. I do not have Bruno. Listen, we just got to go for a goal and not panic. So KDB I will stick with, and just Kevin, mate, just please, Pep, start him. Kevin, just go crazy against West Brom, please. I'm hoping for a 5-0 win tonight, and KDB 2 goals and assist, or a goal and 2 assists would be absolutely perfect. Absolutely prime. Trezeguet wouldn't play, but Bertrand Traore is good. He is. He's good. He's a good signing. Where's that? Barkley won't play this week. No. So they got Barkley out as well. So they got 4 players out. Villa probably going to start looking like the Villa from last season. I think Burnley. I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's a 1-1 draw. I think Burnley are not really one for scoring goals at the minute, but I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in that game. KDB will not be benched. Listen, I hope he isn't. All these mind games come into the chat, bro. That is a completely ridiculous statement. It is. But you know, it's Pep, mate. It's Pep. He's one of them that, you know, he don't care about us. He don't care about the FPL managers. He'll start anybody. He would start Delap. Rory Delap's son up front if he wanted to, or anybody. He is the master troll. He is. But I hope he does start, and I think it's very likely he will start. Very unlikely, should we say, that he won't start. It's Pep roulette, bro. It is. KDB needs to be benched soon. He has played every game. Mate, come on. Come on, mate. Last Christmas period, yeah. Listen, I think there's no Champions League now until February next year. So I think, you know, City need to get these points. You know, they're not top of the league. They need to get through this Christmas period. They need to have the best player starting a lot of games. So, has not played every game. He has been rested in the last 2 Champions League. It's very worried when people keep saying I'm worried. Imagine KDB and dude, don't. Can you imagine that? Yeah, and Diaz as well. Can you imagine that? That would be the icing on the cake. I tell you, both Mahrez and KDB, especially Captain KDB, would be the icing on the cake. It would be. But yeah, Any more questions? Captains, transfers, any panic transfers? Anyone done a panic transfer? Who's everyone bringing in for Jota? Let me know. Get your questions in. I want to hear from you guys, and hopefully soon get Discord up and running so I can have a few of you on air, and maybe some big names as well in the FPL community as well, for sure. And to get this channel up there as well, you know. I like to get this channel do well, and you know, my dream. You know, everyone knows about the Football Content Awards. I like to work hard for that. You know, well done to Elite FPL. You know, inspired me to do well with this channel. So the Football Content Awards 2021, I really want to work hard and get there. So this is when I really want to up my game in a lot of stuff. So with your support as well, we can get there. We can do our best. Got a lot more people. How are we all doing? I have both 2 Mowers and don't worry, I have both of them 2 Mowers and KDB. I just hope they both start. That's what I hope they do. KDB could be benched, as anyone can be. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Matt's saying, it's just like pet roulette. I don't think he will though. No, it's Mahrez though. It's more likely. More likely it comes off early if they are winning. That sort of thing. Probably 60 odd minutes something. That's why I'm captain Grealish, because he's nailed. He is nailed, but you know, go for that differential, mate. I respect that. FPL Wizard doing the dab in the chat. Anyone who says Rasta doesn't own him and K are terrified. That's what I mean. I mean, seriously. It's going to be tough, so I'm sticking with it. I'm not panicking. KDB staying as captain. He is. There's more people in chat. Where are these? Oh my god. I just need to scroll down. 1 hour before the... that's when Wizard's doing his. Do tune into FPL Wizard. He is awesome. And thanks, mate. Wizard, thank you so much for tuning in the stream. We do appreciate the support. We do appreciate it. Vice Captain, there's so many people. I love how everyone's talking. I love this. The good flow in the chat. I love it. It's really awesome. Dude, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, Wizard. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in. But yeah, we do appreciate it. Guys, do tune into Wizard's stream later on, whenever it is, in an hour's time or so. Do tune into his on his channel. I'll make sure I'll be there, mate, and support you. Penguin is all lead. Pingu. Oh, God. But yeah. With Salah will hurt you more, ownership bigger. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh, this is mind games, man. Mind games. It's absolute mind games. You got Fernandez at 42.1%, and then you've got KDB at 27.2%. This is tough, man. Guys, another reminder as well, because we've got a few more people watching. If you are enjoying the stream, hit that like button, hit the thumbs up. Give it a like, this stream, really do appreciate it. And if you're new around here, please do consider subscribing, really do appreciate it. And as we help build this channel some more in this community, I'm just keeping up with all your messages in chat, making this this channel, these streams better. You can see, but I got all 3 in midfield, KDB, Bruno and Salah. Man, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. You know, somebody was saying that. Was it you? I can't remember if it was you. In the last stream, the holy trio of Bruno, KDB and Salah. Dude, that's amazing. KDB will not be bloody benched. I don't think he will. No, he won't. But I'm not. I don't think he'd be benched. No, but I'm just thinking, it's like somebody was saying about ownership with Bruno. I just feel Bruno's gonna be the most picked captain. I'm sure a lot of us will agree on that. He's gonna be the most picked captain this game week. But KDB won't be benched. But it's Pep. It's Pep Roulette. It's Pep. You know, he loves to wind us up. But like Ant said, I don't think he'd be benched. I think it'd be Mahrez be benched. I think Aguero will probably start. And I just feel that Bruno, oh God. This is a real wind up. This Mason, James, Chua, both play. Welcome to stream, Mason. How you doing? And FPL Light as well. I think they'll both play. I just think there's been a bit. Has James been getting many games recently? Chilwell's definitely going to start. I'm sure. Chilwell will definitely start. It's just James, really. I know I keep recommending him to people. No, he's going to start. So, dude, Reece James and Chilwell start him. They'll both start, I'm sure. Against Wolves. It's a tough fixture, you know. It's, if you have double Chelsea defence. And, you know, they conceded one against Everton. Probably safer just to play the one Chelsea defender. The probability of Morris getting benched is high. Yeah, it is. It is, mate. KDB, like Ant said, you know, we shouldn't stress ourselves out with this. I know there's a few people, you know, a few mind games. But KDB, listen, I hope KDB, Ant, let's hope KDB, if you've got KDB yourself, let's hope KDB just goes out there tonight and just rocks it and gets a huge, huge haul. Let's hope he does. No, play your own game, bro. Don't let others. No, I don't. I'll tell you something. We can't let this. You know, I look at polls. Obviously, I put a poll every now and again, but listen, I just play my own game. I try not to concentrate who's higher than me or any of my mini league rivals. I just play my own game. I take as many hits as I want. The most hits I've taken this season is a -8. That's probably I've done that twice this season, and a lot of it's paid off. But you just play your own game and not panic and say, oh, who to captain? Is he going to start? Who are you captaining? Or I might, you know, just captain who you want, man. You know, just play your own game. Yeah, Morris can be replaced. KDB can't. Nova City player can do what KDB... Exactly. Like I said, Norwich last season, he benched KDB, didn't he? What happened there, Pep? Against Norwich. Just saying. Morris out for Torres. Tell you something. It's screaming that. It's screaming that. It really is. I'd love it if it was Sterling benched and Torres starts. Just saying. Last season, KDB may have been benched with De Silva, but now that, you know, De Silva, just like KDB, De Silva's, you know, was there for like over a decade at City, and he was just that magician, a little magician, and I think he's doing well with Real Sociedad at the minute. I think they're doing well in La Liga. Everywhere he goes, he has that magic touch to him. So David Silva, you know, they're going to really miss him a lot. I can see they've missed him. When City play, they've really missed him in that midfield, David Silva, definitely. They've really missed him. Captain Torres for me, that's a good differential. You know, it's all about if he starts or not, but if he starts, it's West Brom, like I said, conceding a lot of goals, could really pay off, mate. Done a -8 three times, and most times it worked out. Think logically. But yeah, listen, you can take as many hits you want, but not like -16 or something, but nothing wrong probably going for -8 like me sometimes, like myself, and it could work out. It could work out, and then, you know, if you get the players right, if you bring in two or three of those players who are big hitters and they hit big, they get like double figures, you're on to win it. You're laughing. You're just onto a winner. If I missed anybody out, but yeah, making these streams better for you all. Could make that bigger, but I can't really. Just look at the chat. Could I just slide that along? Is that better? Slide that along there a bit. It's just overlapping over the edge, the chat box. But yeah, so as I said, big news coming, big things coming with this channel with new people watching. Discord, love to have you guys on. Big FPL names as well. Something similar to what Lama, Boone and Matt from that FPL Lounge, shout to them, are doing. And Elite FPL, shout to Jason and Stevo. You know, it's good. It'd be good for this channel and good for you guys. Something to, you know, something nice and good. Which question was that? Let me have a scroll up. There's your question. What question was it, mate? Do you want to post it again? Hang on. Was it the we've almost had have the same mid. Bruno, KDB, Mahrez, Grealish and Gross. Just looking through it. Oh, I see it now. I see it. I probably don't have the best team, but you might rate it. Martinez, PVA, Telles, Dallas, KDB, Bruno, Grealish, Mahrez, Gross, Wilson and Ings. I think it's a good team. I think it's good going to that game week. How you doing, FPL 7764? How you doing? But yeah, I think that's it's a good team. You know, I think Telles though. I think put a circle around him, and probably put a. But is PVA starting most games now? Has Mitchell now lost his place now in the team? But Telles, I put a circle around because we saw Luke Shaw start in against Man City. So I think with Telles, I feel he's one to probably. It's going to be a bit of rotation, mate, with Telles. I think you probably need to look at getting him out. Grealish got some nice fixtures ahead. Next three. Gross. I think overall, I think it's a nice team. Probably 8 out of 10. It's a good one to go for. Sheffield United are so terrible at home. They are, but they're not like losing by a big scoreline, are they? But it's Bruno. He takes corners, he takes penalties, he takes everything. Great point. City will score more than United this game, I reckon. Like I said, just go YOLO. KDB captain, just go for it, and hopefully he does do something big. This game would be absolutely great. So let people know Bruno's in for Son for my transfer this game week. If you do follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you may have seen my team early. I'm starting Justin over Gabriel. Just one of them. Tempted to start Cody. Imagine keeping a clean sheet against Chelsea. Tempted with that, but then Justin's got those attack and returns, so it's a bit more, tempting to keep him. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how the Arsenal-Southampton game goes. Hopefully, my boy James Ward-Prowse does something. But it's going to be something. And KDB otherwise tend to debate this. What have I done? KDB and Fernandes, yeah, they'll both get returns. There's no doubt about that. KDB and Bruno will get returns this game week, I'm sure, definitely. It's a funny old season anyway, but I'll tell you something. I'm not doing a hit. I'm looking forward to this game, this midweek game week. Sit back, relax. Forward line looks nice. DCL there, Vardy there, Bamford there. But yeah, defence looks decent as well. You've got Diaz, City more likely to keep a clean sheet. Dallas, maybe keep a clean sheet, but got to attack and return sometimes plays as centre mid. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. So, Jota-wise, get rid of him soon for Souček or Bowen. Not this game week coming, but game week 14, but probably game week 15 when the fixtures are getting better. I think they have Brighton. So I'll probably bring in one of those two players from West Ham and probably start to build then for that double game week for West Ham. I know it's quite a few game weeks off, it's next year, but try and build through it. But yeah, so if anybody wants to join my league, any new people tune in, you're more than welcome. I'm going to leave the, as you can see, there's a code, left-hand side of the screen, NCVB98. So you're more than welcome to join. But please don't be somebody who's like 200 points in front of the second place person. Oh my god, can you imagine? I ain't even looked who's properly. But it's great to see so many people in chat. It's really cool. So thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. How long have we been going on for? We've been going on for an hour and my god, and just over an hour and 10 minutes probably. My god. You're losing value, mate. I know, mate. I know. But I don't want to take a hit. There's no point. And even if I brought that player in, who would I start him for this game week? I'm gonna wait. I might do it game week 14, mate. Or as soon as this deadline goes, I might do a quick early transfer. Who knows? But I'm not doing anything just yet. I know I'm losing value. At the minute, I think I've only got 0.1 in the bank. So if we do look at some Jota replacements, I'm not doing the transfer. So if we look at some 6.7 or below, there's nothing much. I was looking the other night besides West Ham assets. As you can see, hopefully it appears on the screen. Bowen, as I said, Souček's there as well. But they're the only two I'm looking at. They're the only two. Penguin Army. Let's do this, guys. Let's go. Let's and work hard. Football content awards. As a team, as an army, we're gonna get there. No, I'm being serious. I'd love to be at the football content awards, be nominated for it next year. Be amazing. Be absolutely amazing. It's all about working hard. Sorry, mate, my internet's playing up. Would you take a -4 for Mahrez, Berge, Schmeichel for Grealish? Oh, for -4 for Mahrez, Berge, Schmeichel for Grealish, Torres, and Meslier. I would do that. I would do that, mate. Yeah, bringing Grealish, Torres, and Meslier. Do that, I'd say, for a -4. So definitely. FPL like KDB with a hat-trick assist and a goal, please. It would be absolutely great. That I think that would be amazing. Evan, welcome to the chat. Fernandez will have 2 days more rest than KDB, and will be more fresh. See this? We're going back and forth now with this. Making a case for Bruno. Bruno's got the stats to back him up. Any new people watching? Boom. There's the stats right there. Bruno's stats don't lie, but I'm just really debating about it. Bruno KDB captain for this week, mate. Evan, as you see, the stats are right there as well, but we're all debating it. But KDB, just play your own game. If it fails for me, or as KDB owners who also have Bruno, it fails. So I'm just going to still stick with KDB. Just hope he just rocks it, man. I just hope he does. How are you planning on tackling blank game with 18 double game? Good question. Plan to use a wild card. Not the wild card. When we get our second wild card, after game week 16 commences. So I'm thinking about using it game week 18. I'm going to plan it all out when we look at who's blanking, because they're not come out yet. So when we know who's blanking in game week 18 and who's having double game week in 19, I'll do it then, the wild card, because I haven't got a free hit. Played it early. So that's what I'll probably do, is use a wild card for those two. Free hit game at 18 bench boost. That's what everyone's saying. You're not the only one, mate. Denver. Somebody else was saying that bench boost, free hit game week 18, bench boost game week 19. Unfortunately, I've got rid of them both. But I'm going to just give it a little try with the wild card going into game week 18 and plan it around with game week 19 and see how it goes from there. Would be very interesting. But yeah. So as we're saying, replacements here. You got Souček, you got Bowen in there as well. I think if you look stats wise, should we do a bit of comparison as well? Jared Bowen. Let's have a look down here, and so just let everyone know, looking at this little diagram here, the green is Bowen and the blue line shape is Souček. Just let everyone know. So you can see in the middle of the screen right there, and you can see the numbers as well. Souček's more good defensively, obviously, because he's a CDM, but Bowen's a tiny bit better with creativity and attacking. But yeah, it's just one of them. So I just want to have a quick look at that's Bowen's, as you just saw on the right hand side of the screen. We just have a look down here. Total ownership of Bruno and KDB in top 10k is 19.62%. Own them alone is a differential. Everyone's saying this. Bruno KDB. Mate, welcome to the stream. We're all debating this ourselves. As you can see on the heat map, this is Souček's heat map. And you see he loves to get in the box. He loves it. But that is a good move. Was it Denver? Yeah, Denver. That's a good move. But unfortunately, I can't do it. But, play your own game. See how the Penguin, his little tactical sort of thing, how he does it. Never an ideal time to use it. Hate the triple captainship. You hate it? Wow. To be honest with you, I think the triple captain's the best. Well, free hit is good as well, but I've never really rated the bench boost. I know this sounds crazy, but I've never really rated the bench boost. That's my opinion. I've never really rated it. But, you know, if you play it right, it could pay off. But I just, out of the three of them, I just find it the third best. You know, the triple, the free hit, and the bench boost. I just really haven't. You know, that's why I've always used it early. In past seasons, I've never seen, I don't know, just my opinion. Yeah, so chat is looking okay, which is awesome. Chat's still overlapping a bit, isn't it? Should have a little move around with chat. That's better, isn't it? That's better. Just captain one, hope for the best. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I might captain Bruno because it's the last game. That's what I mean. It's like what I did with Vardy. I captained him in game week 12. And now, you know, he was the last one. 3-0 win. You know, it's always something to look forward to. Having a captain playing the last game of the game week, you know, you're like, everyone else has probably played theirs, had theirs, you know, played, and you're there going, looking forward to this. You see Vardy got 1 goal, he got 2 assists as well, and he got a little bonus as well. Bench boost always work for me. It just depends how we play it and stuff, and like we do, just play our own game with it. Last year I gained a 400k with that alone. I gained a 300k with the bench boost last game week. Nearly 400k, just missed out on that. But yeah, I played it. I'm not arsed. Seriously, I've played it. It's just one of them. Would you take out KDB for Bruno? Would I take out KDB for Bruno? No. 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 Not KDB, mate. No. Sanjay, how you doing? Do you think Lamptey will feature this week? Yeah, it was very shocking to see him not play because there was nothing about an injury, was there? About him being injured. So it sounds like he's fit now. And oh, hang on, he's got a hamstring injury. He's got a hamstring injury, guys. He's got a hamstring injury. So it's a bit of a doubt there. Looks like he might miss this game as well. So against Fulham. You could still start him just in case, mate, but he has got a yellow flag next to him. Any more questions? Is it exciting when you having a full bet? Yeah, definitely. A double game, it's an extra. True. But no, I played it and it's paid off. Got a little nice green hours, so I'm chuffed about that. Guys, we're going through the stream as well. God, you know, been a while on the stream. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button. Smash that like button if you haven't already, really appreciate it. And if you're new around here, please subscribe and share this stream on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, everywhere. Really appreciate it, and I really appreciate support. Really does mean a lot. But yeah, it's if I just show a stat again for you guys, I think there's another stat as well. So we just go back, have a look at some stats like the Souček one. So when we're talking about Souček and we're talking about Bowen, so you can see this is one I put out the other day. So have a good look at that with the stats right there. Accurate long balls per game, 2.2 per game. This is Souček. And Bowen's in there as well. Just checking that's all right. 4 goals and 2 assists. But I think Souček could be a nice one to go. I know a lot of people say he was a bit of a troll. He wasn't consistent. But he's a nice hidden gem. A nice cheap one at 5 million, isn't he? You've got Bowen in there as well. With 4 goals and 2 assists. So that's how it's all planned out. Rest in peace to Gerard Houllier, legendary manager for Liverpool, Aston Villa and France. But yeah, rest in peace to him. Shout out to, can I just shout them out? Can I just shout them out, please? They're awesome. Guys, YouTube, that FPL Lounge, and I should be, maybe I'm appearing on it on Wednesday for the Liverpool Spurs game on Discord on their channel. with Boona and Dre and Dread. So do check them out, and especially on Wednesday, I'll be on that channel hopefully, going over the Liverpool game. So that FPL Lounge, do give them a subscribe on YouTube. But really cool guys, yeah. Really, really cool guys. So you can give me a follow on Twitter if you want to. That's my my handle. Everything's up here or over there on that side. So will you go Kane for Vardy for game week 14? Yeah, who have you got? Because it's Leicester, isn't it? I've no idea, because I want to bring Salah back in soon, mate. As you can see, I haven't got any fit Liverpool, fit and healthy Liverpool players at the minute. And the fixtures though, and they could do something against Palace. I think I'm more concerned not having Salah than Kane, or Son. But I know different positions. But I would want to get rid of Vardy. I'm giving him this game week, and then his fixtures get a bit more tougher, and then they get easier about 21, 22. So my plan is to probably go and get Kane loves a fixture against Leicester. Do you know, it's not bad, is it, when you think about it? It's not a bad. I haven't got enough. That 0.6 out, mate. 0.6 means we're taking a hit. But no, it's not a bad idea, because you know why? Because I want to get rid of Jota, don't I? Or I can get rid of Mahrez. Because what I could do this. This is going into game week 14. If I wanted to do this, bring Harry Kane in, and then get rid of Mahrez, right? I'm gonna wait Jota for another week. I'm gonna bench him, and then think about it. So what I could do here? Look at anyone good, anyone decent. Got Maddison there, but he's not as consistent. He's differential, but you know, for that price as well, you know, I'd rather have Grealish over Maddison. There is Grealish as well. This is from Mahrez. So, you tell you something, I could bring Grealish in. A -4 would be loads of great animals in the FPL lounge. There is. There are. I don't have KDB in my team. Do you think I can have a good week with Bruno, Salah, Son? Mate, I still think you could have a good game week. Don't worry about it, because KDB's not owned by that high. He's not owned by like 40%, so don't worry about it. You don't need to worry about not having a Man City asset. I mean, if you got those players in, Bruno, Salah, Son, Grealish, Vardy, DCL, dude, you'd be fine. Don't worry about it. But this is what I'll probably do for game week 14. Oh my... Wow. 0.1 out. You just love it when you just want that transfer and you're so close and you're 0.1 out. 0.1. 0.1, guys. Wow. Absolutely crazy. But price changes might change that. Who knows? But that is that's a bit annoying. That's a slap in the face, bro. That really is a slap in the face. So I can't get Grealish in for Mahrez. There's Wilfred Zaha. But you've got tough fixtures. You've got Liverpool. Well, I know we're conceding, but come on, I'd rather have Grealish. That is annoying. That's really annoying. Just fancy being 0.1 out, guys. Same old story, isn't it? So there has to be someone better. I have to probably look at then. As you can see, Lookman's in. I just want somebody with a big name. I don't want somebody who plays for. I don't know. I want to have that big name. It needs another big name. It doesn't need like another player that's not going to get many points. Just one of them. So I'm going to have a good think about this. Unless price changes change everything. Who knows? But yeah, Jota to Bowen or Souček, and Kane for Vardy. Bowen, Souček after double game week. Yeah, Evan. Yeah. I don't plan to bring in a West Ham asset until probably game week 15, because I know they got Chelsea. But then again, they could do something against Chelsea. I'm gonna have a good think about it. And see where this month takes me. But yeah, guys, I've enjoyed the stream. I really have. We've gone well over an hour, and if you have enjoyed the stream, please hit that like button before you go. Hit subscribe, join the bubbly bunch army. And I'll see you guys next stream. And good luck this game week, green arrows. And yeah. So thanks for tuning into the Penguin Show. I'll see you later. Bye bye.